what's up? I've got tons and tons of rope, as you can see in front of me. That's because I was planning on doing a bunch of rope tricks. This is my second one that I'm doing, and I decided to order 50 feet worth of rope and give some of that away because I understand not everybody has rope, and this is perfect for magic. It's very durable, maybe not durable. It's very soft rope and easy to cut and maneuver and change and everything, and it's brightly colored. It's nice for magic. So I'm going to cut this up and give some of it away, but for now, let's get into the magic trick, the 3-2-1 rope trick. So I have to get this all set up, and boom, production value. 3 ropes tied together with 2 knots at each end, and let's go ahead and start this trick. So I'm going to untie one end of the 3 ropes, and we're going to let one of these ropes fall, tying the 2 other ends together just like that. And we're going to turn to the other side now, do the same thing, untie the knot holding together the 3 loose ends. We're going to let one of these loose ends drop just like that and tie the other 2 ropes together, leaving us with one big old rope with 2 knots in the middle holding them all together. And now is where the magic kicks in. We take the rope and we just gather it just like that, and the ropes, as you can see, actually fall off. And that leaves us with one big ol' restored rope. So we have 2 knots that have melted off like butter, and we're going to move on now and actually show you a step in the process that we skipped, which was cutting the rope, because not everybody believes that I'm actually cutting the rope, but so we've got these scissors here for, so quick little snip, and you can see the rope has been cut. So now instead of 3 pieces of rope, we have 2 pieces of rope being held together with 1 knot. And again, if we just go around just like that, you can see the knot again pops off, leaving us with 1 restored rope. And the secret is really just, you just have to get some magic rope. It's that easy. But for real, I'm going to teach you the tutorial, or I will tutorialize the tutorial. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this trick, and I'm also going to give away some of this rope. Alright guys, so for this trick, you're going to need some rope. I use this soft magic rope. It's for magic tricks. I bought it from a magic store online. It's perfect for these types of rope tricks, but you can get rope anywhere. You can get it at a hardware store. I'm sure you can find it even at a convenience store, bigger convenience stores. But you know, you can find rope around. It's not that hard to find. So you're going to cut it into about 3 to 5 feet, depending on your preference. I kind of like a little bit longer for this trick. And then you're going to cut 2 separate pieces of the same rope that are about 6 inches in length each. You're going to start this trick with some preparation, because like a lot of tricks, you instantly start off with a lie. You say that it's 3 ropes, but really it's only, well, I guess it is 3 ropes, but they're not all the same length. So you take the rope and you kind of make it into an S. Now you want to be sure that you leave kind of the tail ends a little farther away from the loops so it's not completely even. And the reason for that is you're going to slip one of the 6-inch ropes like that, and the other over here on the other loop, so it looks like that. You kind of put them together, and now you can see you've got well, if you cover these like where the loops are connected, it looks like you have sort of 1 rope with 3 loose ends. So that's the principle behind it. You're going to pick it up by the 3 ends and tie a big knot. So just a regular knot, get those 3 ends, and it's try as hard as you can to conceal the loop. See, that looks pretty good. It looks like just, you know, 1 big knot. But then on the other side too, we've got our 3 pieces, and we're going to do the same thing over here. So we've got that, tie it into a loop, and that's annoying. But luckily this part, you can take as long as you want, because this is just the setup for the trick. It's just some preparation. Preparation can take as long as it needs to. I think I got that loop. Alright, so yeah, this loop doesn't look as good, but you can kind of mess around until it's concealed. Alright, that's not as good, but it will do for the tutorial. So you have this, three ropes, that's what it looks like, with the 2 knots at each end. So you're going to take this up to a spectator and begin your trick. And you start by telling them that you have a few ropes here. You want to emphasize that you have 3 ropes tied together. And you take one loop off, covering it behind your hand, so it looks like this. The spectator can't see it. Holding it naturally, and you're going to tell them that you're going to let one end drop, and that end is the end that doesn't have the 6-inch knot. So let that one drop and tie these 2 together, still concealing the fact that it is not 2 loose ends. And then you can let it drop, because that is done. And you move on to the second part, which is a repeat of the first step. You untie the knot, and making sure not to show them or not to drop the 6-inch knot, and you're going to drop the one end that can be dropped and tie the other 2 ends which are connected, tie those together loosely. You want to make sure that these are loose, because you will be sliding them off. So now you tell them that the 3 knots, again, keep emphasizing that you have 3 different ropes, that the 3 ropes are tied together with 2 knots in the middle, and you will now do this motion of sliding and collecting the knots. So you slide off just like that, and you're collecting the knots, but you're not really showing that. So you go around just like that, and at the end, I like to just pop off the knots. I used to perform this where I would conceal the knots and put it in my pocket and take out like a wand or something. But a lot of people have told me that's kind of obvious. They knew that the knots were in my pocket. They're still like surprised that it was able to come off in the first place. But now I kind of just figure, just pop them off, because they're already in knot form. It's cool. You untie it, show them, that it's 1 rope, you jump rope in it, whatever you want to do to, further make it amazing. And then I like to incorporate the second part of this trick that I did in the performance, which was the cut and restored rope. And I'm not going to do a tutorial on that, because I already have a tutorial, so click the link on the screen or in the description for that. But that is nice because it actually shows cutting the rope physically, which you don't see in the first part of this trick, the actual trick 3 to 1 rope. So that's kind of nice to really emphasize that the ropes have been cut, and you can just keep making a 1 rope come back. This trick 3 to 1 ropes is nice because you can do it as many times as you want with 1 rope. The cut and restored, you keep losing 6 inches, 6 inches, 6 inches from the rope. Eventually you have to get a new one because it just gets too small. So that's the trick. Now, to give away some of these ropes that I have here, I'm going to cut them down into lengths of like 4 or 5 feet and give as many away as possible. I literally have no idea how I want to give this away, so let me think on the spot real quick. I don't know if I want to watch video responses. Maybe I do though. Alright. Sure, I'm going to watch video responses. I want you guys to film yourself doing a rope magic trick. Actually, that doesn't make sense, because if you already have rope, then you don't need rope, so I wouldn't send it to you. Alright, new idea. Just comment on this video, maybe. Yeah, alright, comment, like this video. Favorite if you want. I can't really check that. I don't know. Just comment on this video, honestly, and I'll select somebody randomly, or I'll select probably like 8 people randomly. I'll private message you, get your info, and that'll be done. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and comment and win some rope. Woo! Contest. Real quick, contest is coming. official announcement, it is coming on August 29th, which will be the 4-year anniversary of this channel. Super exciting. I'm going to get some prizes and make it wonderful and spectacular. So again, this video is running on. I'm rambling. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.